So, you suck at Tekken 7 so bad. Well, at least you think you do. No matter how much time and effort you put into the game, you just can't seem to get good at it. Well, at least you think you do. I'm gonna give you 5 important tips that will 100% guarantee your success in Tekken and help you improve and get better at the game. First is dedication. You must always dedicate a number of hours playing the game every single day. Now granted, most of us have lives, we have jobs, we have schoolwork, we have things to do other than playing the game every day. But in this case, you must have a schedule. Spend at least 1 to 2 hours each day playing the game. If you can't play the game every day, maybe after 3 days, after 1 week if you can, but you must always spend some time playing the game, a level of consistency. This is one thing people overlook. Someone might get their ass beat in ranked or maybe just against a friend and you might just lay the game down, right? Leave the game and don't touch the game for about a week. No, that will actually motivate you to pick up the game even more and spend even more time playing the game. So just like everything, an instrument, when you pick up the guitar, you must always spend every single day trying to learn the guitar notes every day. Just like the gym, you must consistently go to the gym and work out to achieve your goals. It's the same thing with Tekken 7. You're trying to get good at the game, you're trying to get good at something. That means you must dedicate hours and hours playing in this game. Just for comparative sake, pro players spend about 8 hours every day playing Tekken 7. Aslan Ash said this himself. He spends over 8 hours every single day practicing the game. The reality is Tekken is a PvP game. That means there's gonna be a winner and there's gonna be a loser. You're trying to win, you're trying to rank up. You can't do these things without dedicating time to actually playing the game. I know we're all busy, but if you've made the decision to play Tekken 7, you've made the decision to actually want to rank up and get good at the game, then right here, right now, make up a schedule. This might seem so extreme, but I know what it's like to lose at something that you really love doing. So if you're that dedicated, make a schedule right now. In the morning, in the evening, pick up the game. If it's practice mode, go into practice mode, spend about even 30 minutes there, then just log out the game if you're not playing it for the entire day, as long as you've spent some hours practicing the game. This is very overlooked, and I guarantee you this will make you better at the game. So again, dedicate a number of hours every single day playing the game, and it will improve your skill tremendously. Practice makes you better. Did you know that skilled players actually spend more time in practice mode than beginner players? It's for this reason that beginner players find it very difficult to actually get good at the game, because they overlook the fact that you have to spend an absurd amount of hours in practice mode to actually get good. And yes, I do mean it, tremendous hours in practice mode actually makes you better. So you must spend at least 10 minutes every single time you boot up the game if you're trying to improve your game. Now this is not up for discussion, it's not up for negotiation. If you want to get good at Tekken, spend more time in practice mode. I know most of you just boot up the game and want to play immediately. You want to get right into the action. You have to warm up, you have to prepare your mind, practice your movement, practice your throw breaks, practice your low blocks, practice your low parries, practice your strings, practice your matchups. There is so much you have to do in practice mode that you cannot just overlook. This is targeted mainly for the beginners, because like I said, beginners often overlook practice mode because it's boring, right? You spend hours just trying stuff, trying combos. But fact of the matter, like I said, if you're trying to get good, you have to dedicate some hours in practice mode as well. This is perhaps one of the most important tips that I have for you guys here on improving your gameplay in Tekken 7. It might not seem like much, it might seem very obvious, but this, like I said, is the most important aspect that pro players use to actually get good at the game. With improved features coming to Tekken 8, such as AI Ghost Battle, they're giving us more options to actually explore and help you get even better at the game. So Like it or not, you have to dedicate some time in practice mode every single time you boot up the game. Losing sucks. No one likes losing. But reality is, Tekken is a PvP game, so every time you fight, there will be winner and loser. The biggest problem with this is that not many of us takes losing lightly. People overreact. When people lose, they usually pack the game. They don't want to play the game, they uninstall the game, they rage, they become toxic, which is not healthy for you, and this definitely will not make you improve in the future. So this brings me to my third point. You must be okay with losing. You must accept the fact you will lose at this game. You will not win every single time. So losing is part of the learning process. They say we learn from our mistakes, and this applies to life lessons as well. So this applies to Tekken. You will lose a lot of times. Don't get me wrong, you will get your ass beat. First to tens, you might lose 10-0, but this should serve as a motivation to just get better at the game. And this, like I said, is one of the most important lessons. We learn from our mistakes, we learn from our losses. So features such as replay help out a lot, right? You can watch your replays back, and I know how hard it is to actually watch replays of you losing. It sucks so much. I also find it difficult up to this day, but that's the best way to analyze your gameplay and see what you did wrong. I spoke about practice mode earlier, how you practice your throw breaks, your movement, your punishment. You can always watch your replays back and try to pinpoint which aspect of your game is not good. What mistakes were you making? Were you dropping combos? Was your walk carry not on point? How was your punishment? Was your movement good? That's where the losing comes into play. If anything, losing actually is your greatest teacher. In Tekken, especially in fighting games, this will help you improve tremendously. So again guys, please be comfortable with losing. As hard as it can be, as annoying as it can be, losing is your greatest teacher when it comes to Tekken. With losing comes rivalries. With rivalries comes training partners. Reality is, you must find yourself a training partner as well if you aim to become good at this game. Having a training partner helps you so much in terms of your gameplay in so many different ways. There's matchup knowledge, right? There's advice. They can tell you where you went wrong, what you weren't doing, and all that stuff. So you must find a training partner that's actually better than you. I know it's not that easy to do. Most of us all play online, might not have many friends, but every time we're playing, let's say online, you're playing rank, someone beats you up, send them a message, hit them up, hey, how can we run some games next time? Would you love to run some games next time? You'd be surprised at how many online players, strong online players, actually don't have training partners themselves. I myself am an example. I myself am a decent player, but I don't have a training partner right now. Most of my experience comes with offline Tekken from back in Tekken Tag Tournament 2, but with the same people, the same person, I have a rival, and that's what has made me the player I am today. So you might be missing that aspect in your life, in the life of Tekken, the fact that you don't really have a training partner to elevate your game. So like I said, next time you're online, right, you find someone stronger than you, someone that just beats you up, don't be toxic and send them, hate mail and stuff like that. Take the opportunity to thank them. Oh bro, GG's, that was a good ass game. Maybe you should run some sets next time. Your movement was good. What can I do to improve my game? You'd be surprised at how many people are willing to help you out with the game. They'll be happy to have someone to teach. Everyone loves having a mentor as well. So many people share the passion of Tekken. So many people share the passion of fighting games, just trying to help everyone get into the game they love and just get better at it. So try your best to find yourself a training partner. This will elevate your game tremendously. Do not sleep on finding training partners, guys. Trust me, you want to get better, get looking right now. All things take time. For my last tip is patience, because patience is a virtue. You might not get good at the game right now, but the learning curve is not a race, guys. The learning curve is a marathon, Everyone will get good at their own time, so take your time with this game. Don't give up so easily. JD Sarah, Aslan Ash, Nee, Atifbat, all these guys, it's years and years and years of dedication, time and practice and love for the game. So you must always be patient. Patience is something that's very underrated as well. It's very important when it comes to learning Tekken. Tekken has been considered one of the hardest fighting games to learn right now. The game has never really had a tutorial up until I think Tekken 8 right now. So do not feel as though it's just you that's bad. No, there are so many hindrances holding you back right now, but things are getting easier. So just be patient. Find yourself a training partner. Spend time in practice mode. Do all these things I've told you, and eventually you will get good at the game. Fact of the matter is, you keep playing Tekken, eventually you're gonna get good. So again, be patient with the learning process. Eventually you will get good. So no, you are not bad at the game, you're just currently still in the learning process. Like I said, all things take time, and be okay with losing. Eventually your hard work will pay off. These are my 5 tips that will eventually make you good at the game. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. Please do consider my tips and try them out. Eventually you will see the results. Don't forget to doria that like button and subscribe if you're new. I'm dropping so many tutorials right now until the end of December, close to the launch of Tekken 8, so you do not want to miss that. Thank you so much, and may the frame data be ever in your favor. GG.